All right, folks, that is jazz great Sonny Rollins, of course, saxophonist, and of course, his personal archive is going to be shared now with the Schomburg Center in New York. That's, of course, him performing in Costa Mesa, California. Sonny is 86 years old. He's been playing the saxophone for 7+ decades. He's played with everybody, you name it, from Coleman Hawkins to Horace Silver, Thelonious Monk, Clifford Brown, Max Roach, Miles Davis, you name it. Now, he, of course, is going to have his personal papers with the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture. They've acquired his personal archive. It includes hundreds of pages of personal notes and recordings. They also include the notes Rollins wrote for the liner notes of his 1958 Freedom Suite, the first major work by a jazz musician to address civil rights. He joins us right now from Woodstock, New York, via the phone. Sonny, welcome to NewsOne Now, TV One.
Hey, man, welcome to you, my brother.
Well, glad to have you on the show. So why did you decide to turn over your personal archive to the Schomburg Center?
Well, am I speaking to Roland?
Yes, you are.
All right. Well, all right. I'm a big fan of you, man, so just to let you know that.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, you know, I am getting to a place where I feel it might be useful to some young musicians that know how it is to come through this society with a lot of people throwing stuff at you, a lot of trouble, a lot of ups and downs. And these are the notes of my life. I stayed with it, and I made it. So it might be helpful to some young people, and that's basically why I said, well, hey, hopefully there is a wonderful place, the Schomburg Center, and so I hope it can be of help to somebody.
When you were going through all of your stuff, you know, we always do this. There's some point you go, wow, I forgot I had that.
Yeah, I forgot I had a lot of that stuff. Yeah, so I would have to go through it one day myself to even know how much was cataloged. It's a lot of stuff that I forgot about. And they took a lot of stuff there, so I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that can be of value to somebody.
I know I would be remiss if I didn't let Greg Carr of Howard University ask you a question. I know he's chomping at the bit. Greg, go ahead.
Sonny Rollins, you are the man. I think about you, Allison John Coltrane, Max Roach, everybody said, you know, but one person comes to mind, and that's Louis Armstrong. Like Louis Armstrong, you seem to have written about everything, and the Schomburg has acquired all these notes. Brother Rollins, what drove you in your quest to always get better? You seem to be a student of life above everything else.
Thank you for that remark. Yes, I am a student of life. I always felt from a young boy that there was a spiritual process inside of me that I had to answer to that. So I had to try to, I always had a conscience. So I had to try to be a better human being. And that helped me. And you mentioned Louis Armstrong. Seeing Louis Armstrong in those movies when I was a little boy really inspired me. When I saw Louis Armstrong, I said, well, there it is. That's it. That's what I got to be like him. And so that was part of my quest in my life. And, it's, you know, it's about the music. I had a gift, but I also want to be a good person. I want the people that might get something from the archives to try to be a good human being. You see, that's very important. And most of the great guys that I've known, my idols, have all been great people. All been
well,
great
Sonny,
people.
It is great to have you on the show. I've got to meet you in person one day, so we got to try to make that thing happen. Thank you so very much for joining us, and certainly we thank the Schomburg for being able to get your personal archive.
Thank you, my brother, and keep it going.
A peaceful protest turned deadly. 37-year-old black man was shot and killed by Baton Rouge police. His hands are in the air, and you still get shot by the cops.
Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead.
We're not gonna let hate define us.
Race is a big part of this.
If truly all lives matter, then all lives need to matter equally.
What we require is action. What we require is accountability. We understand that black lives do matter, and we will keep focused on this issue.
NewsOne Now, every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.